Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So we just had an update, we're on 0.0.13 I think, which is an unlucky number, but Modular routers has been added. So in All the Mods 8, I did a few posts where I was like, can you just add refined storage please, because refined storage was the mod that I was using quite a lot of at the time. I've now embraced a little bit of applied energistics, so yeah. But modular routers has been added, and this is my new, please add modular routers. Obviously, it wasn't updated until recently, and I think this is like a experimental build for 1.20.1, but been added into the pack, and that means we can get rid of pipes everywhere, and that's what I'm going to do. So we've got a bunch of pipes. I hid all of this before we even did anything, so there's a bunch of pipes behind here which are feeding all of these things, right? And sticks keep going in there, which is annoying. Yeah, but that's fine because we can use modular routers to filter out anything and put them in the relevant areas. And we can also probably get them to send over to our thing over here instead, which would be so useful. And we can get modular routers to pull out of here and push into these furnaces. Oh, also, I've been using the wax blocks because I've got like a ton of wax from the bees. Cool. So, I think between episodes, the only thing that's really changed is I've upgraded these. My waystones got reset. So, when I logged in just now, before I started recording, I'd only just noticed this, but my waystone got reset. So this was like, you know, where it doesn't even have any writing on it. And I right-clicked it and it set it to my home one. And I didn't have access to these two. So what I did was I went over to the village on the map. I'm in cheat mode, so I can do this. If you press T whilst you're hovering somewhere, it teleports you there. And then I just right-clicked on the ones that I've got. I believe that was not supposed to reset, so I think using a cheat to make it work again was okay. That's my justification, at least. I also moved where my bed was because it's getting cramped over there. So today we are gonna get, I want to say into occultism, but I'm really excited to play with I really want to play with some of this modular routers. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well automate the recipes for modular routers because they are a kind of pain to do. I also want to get a hopper botany pot. Botany pot. I'm going to get a new hopper botany pot purely for... Oh, I need some terracotta. Okay. Just for some... what is it? Sugarcane. Because we can use sugarcane to make paper, which we need for lots of modular router stuff, right? So I think that's all I need, and then yeah, I just got to smelt this. Stick that in there. So annoyingly, what happens with this is because there's a pipe that goes behind here, like right there, and I don't have an upgrade on this pipe. It always does nearest first, so it always puts it in here. Whereas what I would ideally want it to do, instead of nearest first, I would want it to do a round robin. So it would put one in here, one in here, one in here, and one in here. And then that would just speed everything up. Obviously I need to upgrade these furnaces as well at some point. But I don't really need to think about that now because modular routers is in the pack. And also I can rip down all of this horrible stone brick stair thing that I put in place to hide the pipes. Because it doesn't look particularly nice, I must admit. But yeah, once that is finished, and it is, we'll set up something for... I wonder if I put a barrel here. In fact, I could just stick it on top of this. Up here I can put a hopper botany pot. Aha, there we go. I believe there's probably some spawners in this this temple-y thing. So, gib, thank you. We'll probably use that at some point when Apotheosis gets added, and then we can move the spawners. We can move it over to near our base. I don't know what I'm going to do for spawners yet. I might set up a spawner... I don't know. I wanted to do a tower, but everyone does a tower, right? So we'll have to figure something out for that. Right, this is the backside of our... backside, brilliant. This is the back of our whole thing right there. So I can at least do that. And that should put some sugarcane in there for us. I should probably check if we... Yeah, you can see it already in the bottom left right there. That we can see this sugarcane. So that's going to make us a bunch of sugarcane. It's kind of slow, I must admit, but it's the best we've got right now to automate it. We could set up something that, like, automatically, you know, with the pistons and the observers and stuff, but that's easy, isn't it? So let's just do that. I did kind of want to get into... Oh, that's a point. I don't know if this has changed. I wanted to get into autocrafting with AE2. Seeing as I've embraced the AE2, as it were. Come on. Let's see this disappear. Ah, poo. Okay. Let's do that back down. I do know that there was a build that they had which fixed that. I don't know if it's in the pack just yet. Let's lob that away because, you know, we're trying to be good with everything on a system. Also, nice. Anyway, in that case, let's just get into occultism. We need to put this in our backpack. I also need a new backpack at some point. I will say that modular routers makes it super easy to, like, get the furnaces, like, running. Or, not the furnaces, the augmented furnaces. Also, someone did say if you add the blasting upgrade, so there is a blasting upgrade. If you add this, I believe you can use quartz. So, quartz. I wonder if this just works if we put this in here. No, that doesn't work. But I think if you use this with... Yeah, there you go. You have to use the blasting upgrade and the generator upgrade. And you get 40,000 RF out of 1 quartz. Whereas charcoal, for example... Interesting. If you use that, you get 32. So actually it's not as good. But this one here only gives you 6. We should definitely turn these into charcoal, but meh, it's fine. Right, anyway, what are we doing? We're doing occultism. So to get into occultism, we need some demon fruit or diamond. How do you spell it? At occultism seed. This thing. Do I not have any demon dream? Demon dream. I don't have any. I swear I got some. That is absolutely fine because all we do is we run out here and we just vein mine all of these seeds. There you go. Got one straight away. Cool. So with this we just need some bone meal. If we've got any, we do. Any way that we can make more bone meal out of bones. Doesn't look like it. Fine. We'll just convert all of that then. And we need a hoe. We have this one right here, which I'm going to convert into silent gear, because why not? And it also keeps the unbreaking. And for now, because this is just the single one, I'm just going to come down here to somewhere near the water. Do one of those, and then job done. We got ourselves demon dream fruit. In fact, I might get a few of these. I did find one of those occultism areas. You know, with occultism, you get like the actual spawns in the world of like the occultism trees and stuff like that. But we're going to do it without going to that place. If I remember correctly, it was by this thing. I think it was over here somewhere. I think that might be it. Not sure. Oh, actually, it would be over here because I went round like this instead. Yeah, one of these has got like underwater trees and stuff. It always seems to spawn underwater. It's really weird. But that's a lot of seeds. Anyway, we use one of these. We set it on fire. So, flint and steel, we've got one of those. I think I got one of these from a chest as well, which is pretty decent. I'm also going to go and have a sleep first. Oh, you can only sleep at night. There we go. So, the nice part about this is, this does make a fire, so we lob that down, and then one of those. Yeah, this doesn't hurt you, so you can stand in this if you fancy. So, yeah, we're going to leave that there. I'm actually going to put this hoe away and the flint and steel. Like that. Maybe we put the demon fruit away as well. Yeah, because we don't really need that. Now, I did get a bunch of andesite, but I think I might have changed it into polished andesite. So we've got 10 at least. So we can lob all of these in. And that gets us other stone, other world stone. Or other stone, I think it's called, yeah. And I believe I can lob one of these in. And that gives us the Occultism oak sapling. I don't know if we need the demon fruit for that. So we have to eat the demon fruit and then chop down the tree and then we get otherworld wood. Let's just do all of those. Why do they not stack? Oh, they do. Okay, cool. So I might grow all of these and then eat the fruit. Is it not called that? Demon backpack? Yeah, it was in my backpack. Okie doke. So we can grow all of these with the bone meal, which I already just put away. Brilliant. And then we can eat this thing and then try and chop them all down at the same time. Let's get rid of those. Right. So one there. One there. Just put them in random areas for now. So cool. That was a lot. These look like normal oak saplings right now, but they won't after we've chopped them down, if you know what I mean. After we've eaten this LSD-inducing fruit. Oh, yeah. I think we can chop these as well. It doesn't last very long, which is why I'm trying to be real quick with it. Ah, poop. Okay, well, we got a load of oak saplings out of that. And we got loads of otherworld wood, which is awesome. If you were to just chop those trees down, like right now, like you'll see that I was actually getting oak saplings when I broke those because I wasn't in the demon dream right there. Cool. So now we've got that. I think let's bookmark a few things. That's occultism. So we first need this impure white chalk, and I think the one after that is the golden one, and the one after that is the red, and then the one after that is the purple. Or is it purple first and then red? I always forget. I don't know, but anyway, that will give us. I forgot that they had this this satchel, which is huge. So that's a really good version of a backpack. Saying that, we have got the new backpacks in this, right? So sophisticated backpacks is here. Right, what's the next thing we need? I know we definitely need these. I don't know if the tallow thing has been fixed, which is fine because we don't need tallow right now. Tallow was used for these white candles, although, yeah, this stuff. Yeah, that's not working currently. We can use regular candles, and we made those last episode. So for this one, we need otherworld, ash, and then burnt other stone. So we need to cook up some other stone. Let's flip and put it away. I do know that I can just lob these in here. There you go, and that gets us the ash that we need. 1, 2, 3. We'll cook this one up. Why have you stopped? Oh, you haven't. There we go. We got ourselves the other stone just by cooking that up. We get the impure chalk, and then we lob it in here. And we get ourselves the white chalk. Now, all of these come... Oh, actually, I need to make the book as well. Yeah, all of the rituals that you have to do. Custom ritual dummy. Oh, I like that. I like that you've added that. That's pretty cool. This is so you can make your own rituals if you wanted to with Cube.js. It's really nice. Anyway, we need to make the book for this. I do... Not that one. This one, for example. There you go. think we've got everything for that. Here we do. Sweet. So you open this up. I always do mark all unlocked entries so you can just see everything. You just spam it a bunch of times and it like unlocks everything for you. And then if you look in rituals, these are all the rituals you can create. So I think these ones here are just like the easy ones, and then they get a little bit more complex as they go down. So this one over here requires purple, which I think is the hardest one to get, and this one requires red. And this one requires purple and red, apparently. So, weird. But this one's bigger and requires, like, some skulls by the looks of it. Interesting. Right, yeah. Anyway, so, I obviously want to get a crushing spirit, so I don't have to use the hammer all the time. So that should be our first thing we do. Does it not always, yeah, does it not say crush? Okay, let's do crushing spirit. So the first one is like this, and that is using all the ores silver. Cool, that's good to see. Second one, you have to have already crushed, which is fine because we could skip the first one because we can crush these ourselves. Third one requires some Easnium. I'm going to do a cheaty thing for Easnium because it's not really cheaty. It's going to be using bees instead. So Easnium, normally you have to use this like divining rod. So we do this. Where's the Easnium divining rod thingy? That thing. So use this divination rod. There you go. So you use that on some netherrack in the nether, and then you hold it down. And then you also need like a certain pickaxe. You have to make this pickaxe first, and you need this thing, and that requires diamonds, and it's a big whole thing. But raw Easnium comes from Easnium combs, which comes from the Easnium bee. And if we look up the recipe for that, how do you spell it? I-E-S? Easnium. There we go. So this is the Easnium bee recipe. And all that is you lob an iron bee, regular old iron bee, but it has to be the spawn egg. And you can get the spawn egg by doing a bunch of stuff with bees, right? I'll show you how to do that. But you just lob an iron bee into the flames and you get yourself an Easnium bee. Poop. I just realised why I can't do that straight away. I'm going to have to do the rest of it anyway, right? Because if we look at this, the pollinating flowers, yeah, it's going to be a block of Easnium. Brilliant. Fine, we'll have to do the divination rod and stuff. I thought I could cheese it. I thought I could absolutely cheese it. That's a bit of a pain. That's fine. I understand why they did that. Anyway, we're not going to do that. We are going to first off get a crushing spirit. Probably start with... So that's the... However you say that, calling. So let's have a look in the book, see what it takes for that. For this one. That requires... Fine. Are we sure this is how this one works? Interesting. Okay, we're not going to do that then. We're probably going to do the first one, which I believe, yeah, is the first one in the list here, which is just all white. So we can use this chalk for everything. We also, what else does this need? Need some candles. It needs 4 candles. Nobody understands that reference, but anyway, we need that. We also need some more andesite to lob in the fire. I wonder if this stuff works. Nope. Brilliant. This polished andesite can go away. Right, I'm going to have to go mining for some polished. Yeah, if we just do that. And yeah, I'll go mining for, not polished, for some regular andesite. I know that there's like a big area of andesite that... There's some andesite right here. Is that going to mine all of the stone as well? That is the big question. I think it is. Okay. I know there's another one down here, so might as well go for this one. There you go. Look at how many andesite is right here. Oh, and some iron. Thank you. Oh, I need a magnet or something. Oh, more iron. Thank you. That's a point. We actually need the raw stuff. So I need to go find some raw silver. And I don't believe silver's going to be in my mine because I generated this mine before all the ores was added. At least we've got andesite though, so I can lob that in the fire. We can get a load of other stone. Let's do that real quick. Thank you. Okay, it's probably worth me going to the village to try and mine some stuff because this was generated after. So if we... There's a dude that's just on his own right there. Oh, poor dude. Ideally, by the way, the whole reason I want to get into occultism is, I haven't tested this either, but there's this thing called the soul stone. So, empty soul gem, sorry, not stone. And that requires the Strigor's higher binding. So if we open the book up for that. Where's that one at? This one, right here. Okay, so red is the last one that you can get. That makes sense. Fine, but yeah, this one right here, you can make this soul gem, which lets you pick mobs up. It's a bit like a Pokeball, really. I know Industrial Foregoing, yeah, is that the name of it? I can't remember now, but Industrial Foregoing has something similar. Wait, Shrink has something, doesn't it? It does, right? It has something where you can put them in. I just remembered because I've got some bottles on me, but can I not just shrink my my villagers? That might be a way of moving them to our base. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Right, anyway, I'm only out here so I can do some mining, so let's get rid of all of that. And let's do mining tunnel. And just like that, and then I'm just going to mine down for a bit. So I'll meet you back when I've got some silver, gold, and whatever the other thing is for... Oh, I can bookmark it. Crushing Spirit. There you go, silver. I need some more raw copper and some more raw gold as well. So anything but iron is what we're looking for right now. Oh, this is a good place to find. It's got a bit of diamond there as well. That's pretty good. I've been finding these sort of caves around the place. I'm only coming here really for the copper, but might as well do some creeper killing as well. Bit of... Oh, that's not how I wanted to do it. Whoopsie daisy. Let's make sure we get all of that. I'm also picking up all the iron because, you know, iron's super useful anyway. There's the copper. Is that silver? Nickel. Okay, nickel's also something we don't have, so might as well pick that one up. Silver. There you go. Brilliant. So, last thing on the list is we are going to get some gold, and then I have to make my way back to the village. I forgot about that. I'm so used to being able to just teleport everywhere, right? But I'm trying not to use the /home command, so... because it is kind of cheaty. Oh, cool. We literally mined straight into a spawner. That's good to see. I don't think these can attack me, which is fine. I think that torch should help. Let's have a look, see what we get. Yeah, oh my goodness, I just realised. Let's block this off. There we go. I've got a full inventory. Really need to get backpack set up. Oh, that's a potato though. Potato's actually pretty good. Let's put these things away. There you go. Get some ores. Plaguebringer, brilliant. Ooh, bundle might actually be really helpful. I can like bundle up all of these bits. Any good spells? Oh, a common one. Yes, Wisp. How the heck does this work then? Can I put this in here? Or do I just combine it like this? Where is it? This one. I might have to do it at... how does... What? You can imbue stuff with a spell? Okay, well... We'll have to figure out how that works later. Anyway, that one is done. And then... Scroll of Mercy. Share beneficial effects amongst nearby allies. Okie doke. Love that. Gust spell. Okay, whatevs. Right, after a while I did make it back and I did find some gold. You barely find gold in this game, from what I've seen. Might have to get the bee for it. Oh, I should take everything out of that bundle as well. Bundle! There we go. Saddle's kind of useful, but I think most of the useful stuff is in our backpack right now. I did get some occultism raw silver, so I'm not sure if that got removed, or is it supposed to be removed? But we got a bunch of raw stuff. I did get the one from all the ores, which is what this recipe is saying. I don't know if we could just use the one from occultism or not. Anyway, we're going to grab one of each of these. Get ourselves a crushing spirit. Where do we want to do this? I'm half tempted to make a room under this, underneath here, and have like an elevator probably like there that takes us to our crush. That might be a good idea. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I know I did say that I'd stop using elevators because they get a bit confusing, but this is... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. I think this is special occasion. And a pole. There we go. So if I break this and then I'll make a little room. How big is the... Where did I put my book? Did I yeet it by accident? Occultism. No, I didn't. It's right there. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 by 7. So I'll do a 7 by 7. I'll do a 9 by 9. Okay, I think I've got everything I need, and I've also set this up down here. It's kind of dark theme, if you know what I mean. We've got deep slate for everything, and I do have these sacrificial bowls, so they're super easy to make. And then you just surround them by gold, and you get the one in the middle. And we can slap these wherever we want, I think. But I'm going to do them right here, because it makes the most sense. And then I can use this. I actually don't know if the candles are going to work. It was a comment that someone made, so let's have a look. It seems to work. You see the number at the top go up. Nice. Okay. So I'll put all of these down. I am missing one ingredient, which is the book. And for the book, you need... Hey, complete. Nice, we can use this one now. For the book, you need some... Oh god, what is it? Purified ink. That's the one. So I'm going to just lob black dye in there, and we get some purified ink. Also need some book and quill, which I already made one. And we need some white dye, which I already also made. And the way that we do this is we stick this in here. We get the book out. And that is bound. Okie dokie. So we've got everything we need now. We just needed this, like, raw silver, raw copper, raw iron, raw gold, and the book. And from what I remember, this takes flipping ages. But at least we got the sound. And one of these should disappear in a sec. If we got it right. There we go, that one disappeared. And then the rest of them will disappear. And there he is. There he is. I kind of thought I got a book with this. So I can transport him. Where's me book? Maybe I don't get a book. Oh dear. Can I get a book at Occultism? So it's one of these, right? So it's the foliate book. Only a transporter, okay. Oh, maybe you don't get it with this. Ah, no. Okay. Maybe that will work. Let's give that a go. Oh, we have to make one of these again, though. And they're kind of annoying to make, because you need a lot of white dye. I should definitely find a way of getting lots of white dye, considering, you know, my colour palette is normally lots of white blocks all around. Anyway, he's stuck down there now. There's no way of, like, picking him up. I really wanted to get this, didn't I? So, the higher binding. Ah, okay, this one actually needs the crushing spirit in the first place. And we need to go to the flipping end. Because this this one here requires obsidian dust, which you get from a crushing spirit. You can get it from obsidian combs. You only get the dust from obsidian combs, or is it actual... Oh, that's a bit poo, because you can only use it in this. That means obsidian bees are a bit rubbish. But we also need endstone, so we're going to need to go to the end anyway to get endstone. I'm nowhere near ready for the dragon fight, am I? So, and we could get ready. I'll get all the enchants and stuff, and then like put it on a bow and get a jetpack. We could get a jetpack, full charge emerald jetpack. Sounds like a plan. But anyway, that means we got a crushing spirit now, and I am going to grab... no, it's not called ore. I always put ore at... No, it's just raw. Yeah, just get some raw stuff. Obviously, we need a lot of iron, so we're going to crush up the iron. And the way you do that is you just either hand it to him like that, and he takes his time, and he does crush it 1 for 2, so we get 2 out of it. When we get the highest tier of this crushing spirit, we are going to get 6 raw, no, 6 out of 1 raw. So one of these will turn into 6 iron ingots. Absolutely mental. Apparently this dude has a durability on him as well, so if we look at that, he's got a essence decay. It's actually quite high. It used to be really, really low, like one of these would be a percentage, so you could only do like 100 ore. From what I remember, that might not be true. I think it's... I might be exaggerating, let's say. But there's no way of, like, automatically giving this guy anything other than using a transporter. So, transporter. Which is this one. What the heck is that? Debug foliate. Lovely. This, I think, is the same thing. So all we need is minecart, hopper, dispenser, and just a chest. And then we need one of these books again. And what that transporter will do is he'll pull out of a chest and give it to this guy. And then you can also make a janitor. Yeah, janitor, one of these dudes. Same circle as well. So with those 3 dudes... You can set it up so this guy crushes stuff, the janitor picks it up. And then, no wait, so the transporter takes the stuff out of a chest, gives it to this guy, and then the janitor picks it up and puts it in another chest. If you know what I mean. So that's how that works. We're going to skip the janitor part, because we're going to use some annihilation planes instead. Which, if you didn't know, they pick up items, as well as, like, destroying stuff. So... we could put this dude on an annihilation plane. We can actually just nudge him over to this corner over here. Annihilation plane up this area. And then... that's probably not a good area to put him. Maybe we put him over in this corner. I'm going to actually take that off him for now. Oh, can you not take it out of him? Oh, you can. Cool. So I just recorded myself going to the nether and getting loads of blaze rods. And using modular routers to completely change how our base is powered and everything. I also got myself an iron jetpack, so we can jetpack everywhere now. Although we don't have anything to stop our fall damage, so... oh, okay, that was too... we do take fall damage, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, I also made a backpack, and I made a charging backpack over here. So this one's got the battery upgrade. So we can actually charge our jetpack in there. This was, I basically nicked this design off of someone on my Discord. They're doing the exact same thing as this. And it charges their emerald jetpack up, like, ridiculously quick. They've got the rainbow furnace. But anyway, what I was going to say is, yeah, I tried to do like lots of stuff with that. Realised that I'm already at like 35 minutes or something, and decided not to do that. So I was just going to talk about it. So put that back on now. We can fly about. It's kind of cool. We got modular router in the middle. It's pulling from over here. This has had a whole redesign, and the modular router is pulling from all of the hopper botany pots. So the 4 that were underneath here, the 4 that were underneath there are now over here, and the original 4 are behind this. So this whole big row, I think there's 12 of them altogether, is getting pulled in via a couple of like sender upgrades, or puller upgrades, I should say. So this is a distributor module, which you can set to pull. So actually, I'll take that out and I'll show you. You can set that right here to transfer into router. So it's puller, basically. And then we've got these regular pullers, which are pulling from these 4 at the back into the modular router, which is then sending into the top of this. Or if it gets sticks or the saplings right here, it pushes into here. So we don't accidentally get sticks clogging up our furnace. I upgraded the furnace all the way to diamond. I did that with our generator over there. Our furnace that we know, our 4 furnaces we had. And our generator over here. And as I said, this is pulling from over here, this thing. And is sending out to all of the furnaces around here. I put some muffler upgrades on there, which means it just doesn't have the beam. You don't see the item fly over there. And I put some speed upgrades, so it's really quick. Right. Oh, and I bought this guy. I went and got this guy because I needed a carrot, and you can buy it with a diamond. So I decided to buy a carrot because I always have an episode called Carrot Quest, and this season I don't need one because I can just buy it. Everyone always told me to use the market, and I always forget, but I managed to remember it this time. So go me. We've got carrots. They're up on top of our base right now. Did I say that I also made this handcrafted bed? Looks really cool. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.